Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, August 29th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar today. What do you see here are data from the Asian session. FOMC member speech was done at midnight. NAZ business confidence beats the expectations. 27.1 was the previous number, actual number 50 points from the New Zealand. Private new capital expenditures are decreasing from 1.9% to minus 2.2%, which is lower than the forecast of 0.9%. Today we are going to see some data from the Eurozone in form of the GDPs from Switzerland, Spain and Poland. Then we got the ECB Lane speech at 11:15. Then we got the Eurogroup meeting at noon. And then we got the CPI data from Germany. The German CPI is scheduled for release at 2 o'clock, and the market participants expect a decrease from 2.3% to 2.1%. US GDP, as the one of the most important events for today, is scheduled for release at 2:30. Market participants expect an enormous growth from 1.4% to 2.8%, so that's a double. Basically, GDP Price Index and good trade balance retail inventories excluding autos are scheduled for release at the same time. Those are from the USA together with the initial jobless claims. Current account from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30. Pending home sales are scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. SNB Chairman Thomas Jordan will give a speech at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock we got a 7-year note auction. Then we got German BUA President Joachim Nagel to give a speech, and at the end of the day at 9:30 we got FOMC member Bostic to give a speech, and the Fed's balance sheet at 10:30. So as you can see, the the US session is very busy this day, together even with the German CPI data release late London, early US session. So please be prepared for the New York session, as it looks very busy for today. As usual, let's start with the technical part. The first major we are going to talk about is euro dollar. The euro-dollar decreased minus 0.91% as expected towards the technical support located at 1.11. We bounced there from that towards the level of 1.1140, and then of course we got rejected. For now at least we got rejected. So this level here will now act as the temporary short-term technical resistance. The movement to the downside is for now is only in three waves, is made in three waves only. So we can see the ABC pattern here developing, right? It might be completed. This might be the uptrend resumption, or this might be some kind of a connector and then another ABC movement to the downside, which means that of course the correction will evolve into the complex one. All right, so please pay attention to the euro dollar. Behind, in the back, we still have the up trend. So this is the reaction for the bearish divergence. We broke below the level of 50, obviously, but this time when the bounce is being developed, we got this movement to the upside towards the level of over 50. So possibly this level will be hit later on the RSI, which means that the market participants, especially bulls, will break above 1.1140. Because we got the data from the USA, let's take a look at the US dollar index to see what is going on there. So as you can see, here we have the potential bounce from the key technical support. We've made a new low, but there is no problem with just marking this new low at 100.50. So this is the technical support as well, and we tried, at least bulls tried 2 times already to break above the the 100.89 technical resistance level. The second time was successful. We've made our local high at 101.15. This is the perfect setup for something which is called the double bottom, and the market participants can trade this kind of pattern. It's very well known trading pattern. So this time it might be the right one. It might be the bottom for the market movement. So please pay attention to the current situation here. The confirmation comes with the breakout above 101.60. This is the level which is the last swing high, last corrective bounce high as well. And if we break above this level, the low might be confirmed. For now, the market is back below the level of 50, and we are still waiting for another movement to the upside, as the bulls will gain some momentum. Any downside developments back towards 150 would likely be perceived as the bearish one, and the other wave to the downside should be expected, and this movement here will be treated only as the counter trend bounce, short-term counter trend bounce only. US dollar to the Japanese yen is not doing much. However, it follows our path to the downside, as it is basically doing the Elliott wave pattern, 5-wave Elliott wave pattern. We've done the wave 4. Now all we need is the wave 5 to the downside to complete this pattern. The local low for now was made at the level of 143.46. All of these levels here are being treated as the technical resistances, so you can see that the momentum is still negative. The market is trying to break to the upside, but so far no avail whatsoever. The market is expected to develop this wave to the downside, wave 5, which is supposed to be terminated below the low of the wave 3, and the low of the wave 3 is at 141.70. So we should see nice breakout to the downside soon when we finish this local consolidation. So please be prepared for the US dollar to the Japanese yen to do some kind of a downside movement soon. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin is trying to bounce from the extremely oversold market conditions after testing the level of 57,841, and it's sitting on the trend line support right now. These days we can see a long down shadows here, so the bulls are fighting back. Basically, the bearish pressure so far, 60,229 was the highest level the bulls could reach. There are still other levels here, like 50 period moving average, 100 periods moving average. They all needs to be tested and violated if the market wants to go back to the uptrend. For now, with this kind of momentum, bears are in charge of the market. They are pushing on the bears, making them very vulnerable for the other below 57,848. So kind of a difficult situation for the bulls. They are trying to bounce. They are trying to stop this sell-off. However, the momentum is speaking for itself. Only 34 points right now, and this situation doesn't actually look that good for the bulls. If they keep trying harder, maybe something can be done for the Bitcoin later. Plenty of the levels to the upside are waiting for them anyway, so they need really strong momentum to fight back the bearish pressure. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.